Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So it looks like the danger zone is over. This coming from Rect Capital here. Price-wise, the BTC danger zone is over. Time-wise, the BTC danger zone is over. So historically, there is a 3-week window of terror, he puts terror in quotes there, in the immediate weeks following the BTC halving. But history suggests Bitcoin has successfully navigated through it. Guys, we are through the worst of it, at least according to these charts here, guys. The one on the left is from 2016. The one on the right is from 2024. So this is what we're going through today. And it looks as though these higher highs that we're seeing on the Bitcoin chart are in fact being sustained. So if I zoom in here on the Bitcoin chart on the daily, you guys can see yesterday we saw a bit of a retrace there with that red candlestick, but today is looking quite positive for Bitcoin. We're starting the day with what looks like, at least as of the time of this recording, a fairly strong green candlestick. Right now, Bitcoin's trading at $66,500 per coin. And throwing that on the hourly, you guys can see that trend did retrace. It did go back down to about 64,006, and now it is climbing back up. So on the micro time frame, we need to get up above these former highs that we just saw a couple of days ago now. But guys, overall health of Bitcoin here, you might get a better look on the 4-hour chart. Overall health of Bitcoin is looking very, very good. Inverted head and shoulders pattern coming out of that. So the other thing we do have to see is getting above this neckline here, the inverted neckline. That is going to be the next level. That is going to be important. So forming support above 66.5. Then, of course, it's going to be getting up past 71,300. Yeah, 71,300. And then finally, all-time high. But we're doing well, guys. The crypto space is rebounding, albeit a little bit. Neutral sentiment right now in the space, 59. So we're slowly making our way back up. I know yesterday we were in the 60s. Today we're back at 59. The market cap, though, that's up by 0.73%. So that's up to 2.4 trillion. 24-hour volume's taking a bit of a break. That's down 18.57% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance, though, gaining steam, 54.4. So Bitcoin now the leader once again, taking on the majority of inflows right now. Although the altcoin market not doing too shabby. By comparison, XRP is up by 0.8%. One XRP right now is trading for roughly 52, just over 52 cents. So it has gotten out of this funk that we saw over the last few days here. Now it's trading in and around 52.1, give or take. But XRP volume did hit 2.3 billion. This courtesy of Bank XRP here. What just happened? You today is asking this question. XRP has joined the general market rebound trend as its price moved in the 24 hours from 49 cents to a high of 52. At the time of this writing, XRP maintained a 3.56% in the trailing 24-hour period. One intriguing trend is the XRP trading ecosystem. And guys, that is massive trading volume. So we're seeing large quantities of XRP being traded in the market. This interest indicator has jumped by over 20% overnight and is pegged at about $1.2 billion. In volume to price count, it implies that it's about a total of about 2.3 billion XRP that has been traded thus far per data from CoinMarketCap. So what the heck has gotten so much XRP volume trading hands? This massive XRP shuffled on exchanges does not also account for the over-the-counter trades that also account for a sizable chunk. With interest in the retail market rebooted, it sets the stage for XRP to chart a new bullish trend overall. Generally speaking, we tend to see XRP following Bitcoin, and that is exactly what it is doing now. We are also seeing our own mini head and shoulders, or rather inverted head and shoulders pattern here on the chart for XRP. Unfortunately, that volume has not translated into any kind of price appreciation. Nevertheless, this bodes well for us, guys. Once we do see that huge market pump, we know that the capability is there for XRP to really move and for tons of XRP, a lot of volume of XRP to switch hands. So, once the FOMO kicks in, guys, and once everybody and their grandmother starts talking about cryptocurrency again, I don't know if you were here in 2021, but this was crazy. Everybody was talking about cryptocurrency. Everywhere you turned, you heard about cryptocurrency. The same thing happened over here, but not to a lesser extent, just because the market was less mature. There was a lot more, a lot more cowboys in the market at this point. At this point, we were getting a little bit more mainstream. And guys, now we are getting super mainstream. When I say we, I mean the crypto space in general. So I think we're going to see even more FOMO. And now that we have the on and off ramps too, that's going to bring XRP up even further. At least that's my prediction. For more information, and even if you just want to see what I'm trading this bull run, I'm opening up my entire portfolio over there at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel for only $5 a month. And I've kept it affordable because I want you guys to be able to follow me throughout this bull run. You're going to actually see me push that sell button when I decide to sell my cryptocurrencies. So I have the $15,000 plus portfolio of all my diversified coins, but I'm also going to be discussing targets for XRP, Bitcoin, my legacy portfolio as well. So you can find all that at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Guys, we've got more Ripple partner news regarding Temenos. Temenos today announced that Commerce Bank, a top US bank, was going to go live with FedNow on Temenos Payments Hub. So FedNow, we've just been waiting for FedNow to kind of really roll out, and they have started, but the transactions are minimal at this time. Well, the fact that they're integrating with Temenos makes me think that this service is going to go beyond domestic payments. Temenos is a worldwide back-end integrator of technology for banks. They've been partnered with Ripple since 2015 or 2016. And so now we're seeing FedNow, the FedNow service, going live on the Temenos platform with an additional milestone in the bank's modernization strategy, progressively moving off legacy systems to the new consolidated, future-ready cloud native platform. So, this is big news for FedNow. And again, that Temenos integration definitely signals something that I feel like could involve a wider market than just domestic payments. Down here, they say the latest go live enables Commerce to offer FedNow real-time payments using Temenos Payments Hub, deployed as Temenos SaaS. Commerce can dynamically expand capacity to accommodate future needs. Notice they say future needs, but they don't expand on what that is on the platform that handles multiple payment types. So definitely sounds like they're going to expand into global payments. That's just my assessment of the situation, guys. Bank XRP here, also bringing us a new video from Modular Finance. We recently just got updated news about Modular partnering up with another Ripple partner. Well, guys, they just released a video, or rather Ripple just released a video discussing Modular in this latest clip. And guess what they're doing? Watch this.
So Modular decided to join RippleNet to work with a partner that had the same values as us, as providing better, superior access to the payment networks. So with Ripple, we're bringing that in a much more simplified, easy access form. We believe we bring very strong access to the local network. So as a strategic clearing partner here in the UK and Europe, we have deep direct access. So we're one of the few non-bank financial institutions that have direct access to the Bank of England. So we're operating on the same basis as the large clearing banks, but bringing quality and service through our API technology that enables that access through RippleNet. We decided to work with Ripple and specifically integrate with RippleNet because we felt that was a strong proposition for our clients and for us to be able to offer out our services and access to the European clearing systems and the UK clearing systems on a broad basis, on a global and international basis, and whether that's through real-time access to the transaction flow, the data, but also the clearing is really critical for us, and we believe Ripple have the same values, the same focus, and will deliver significant benefits to our partners and to their customers in terms of being able to access digital services real time and therefore drive economic value and benefit to the end customers.
So note that they're operating on the same basis as the large clearing banks, and they could do this with the help of Ripple's API integration. So an innovative partnership, definitely. And so maybe we'll see companies like this expand further in their regional jurisdictions. In this case, we're talking about the UK and Europe. But, there are definitely other companies like Modular that are partnered with Ripple that could do the same in their respective countries. So wanted to thank Bank XRP for pointing that out. RackBank here, guys, extending their partnership for seamless SME banking. Now, RackBank is also a Ripple partner, confirmed. And they've just recently teamed up with RackBank to enhance the banking services available to their clients. This strategic collaboration aims to speed up bank account openings and provide more reliable and secure banking solutions, supporting Rack's mission to bridge the gap between its customers and financial institutions. So another collaboration here. This partnership enables Rack's clients to quickly and conveniently open business bank accounts through shared verified KYC data through both of these companies, through the blockchain. So it sounds like they're doing this using a blockchain platform here. They're calling it Norblock. This initiative aims to expedite the account opening process. So KYC, obviously, this is another important part of this emerging crypto ecosystem that I think, a lot of these banks realize they have to go by what the rules are if they want to play ball. The CEO of Rack Bank, he did comment, "We are delighted to extend our partnership with Raquez, which underscores our commitment to provide seamless and efficient banking solutions for businesses in Ras Al Khaimah." They want to simplify the process. All these same talking points. They want to allow their clients to open business accounts easier, but also ensure enhanced security and reliability in these financial transactions. And, what better company to partner with than a Ripple-enabled company? And the KYC, obviously, that's just part and parcel of being a bank. So another Ripple partner connection here through Raquez and Rack Bank. I couldn't believe it. So much has been coming out of Congress, specifically Thomas Massie here. This is just kind of out of left field too, considering the other positive crypto news that we just received today. He just started a bill and the Federal Reserve Board Abolition Act, HR 8421. Americans would be better off if the Federal Reserve did not exist. So that is now on the table, guys. Americans are suffering through crippling inflation, and the Federal Reserve has created millions of dollars out of thin air since the beer flu. By monetizing the debt, the Fed devalued the dollar and enabled free money policies that caused the high inflation we see today. Monetizing debt is a closely coordinated effort between the White House, the Federal Reserve, the Treasury Department, Congress, big banks, and Wall Street. And so, by and large, he wants to abolish the Fed. Here is the link, and I will link this in the description of the video for you guys if you want to support this. I guess you got to talk to your members of Congress. Just thought I'd bring that up because that was, wow, just out of left field. The big news, though, today, boom, we are so back. Senator Cynthia Lummis back with the laser eyes, and Stuart Alderati chiming in. Finally, Democrats and Republicans can agree on something. Gary Gensler's unauthorized overreach when it comes to crypto will not be tolerated. So guys, this is brand new as of yesterday. U.S. Senate votes to kill the SEC's crypto accounting policy, testing Biden's veto threat. The U.S. Senate joined the House of Representatives on Thursday in seeking to erase the controversial Security and Exchange Commission crypto policy known as Staff Accounting Bulletin number 121, though President Joe Biden has vowed to veto the resolution. So now the question becomes, does he do it? Does he not do it? It is an election year. Let's keep that in mind. I'm sure a lot of people are realizing this. And, his decisions are going to be very important moving forward. The Senate voted 60-38 on the effort to overturn the policy commonly referred to as SAB 121, though the crypto industry may not breathe a sigh of relief over the initiative's banking constraints because Biden said that letting the rule be removed this way would disrupt work to protect investors in crypto asset markets and to safeguard the broader financial system. Okay, so in the last bull run, XRP couldn't make a new all-time high because it was being choked off. On-ramps and off-ramps were removed because of the XRP lawsuit. Now the question becomes, how much of cryptocurrency could suffer because of this? Will Biden veto it, and how will this transpire through 2024 and into 2025? Subjective Views also posting this. So the House has passed 3 pro-blockchain bills, at least, deploying American Blockchain Act of 2023. The Consumer Safety Technology Act and promoting resilient supply chains. The House has also passed the SAB 121 repealed resolution with support from 207 Republicans and 21 Democrats. So guys, this is now the question, and people have their opinions. Pretty sure that's because of BRICS using blockchain and phasing out the US dollar. Subjective Views says the race is on. So I think everybody is now realizing, okay, a lot of what happens, a lot of what transpires next is going to be of utmost importance for everybody involved, not just for you and me who invest in cryptocurrency, but the overall crypto ecosystem, really, the US being at the forefront of technology, yada, yada. So the U.S. Senate just voted 60-38 to overturn SAB 121. This is a big deal. It is the first crypto bill to get the president. It also sends a message to the SEC that they are screwing up. What is SAB 121? Why is this vote a big deal? And how did the banks help crypto win here? This courtesy of Avichal. So here are some things to think about. SEC Accounting Bulletin 121 was released in 2022. It required digital asset custodians to treat digital assets as liabilities and hold them at fair value on their balance sheets. Why is this a problem? There are many problems with SAB 121. The biggest issue, if a bank custodies $1 billion of Bitcoin for customers, they have to hold $1 billion in cash to offset this liability on their balance sheet. This makes no sense. The assets are not the companies, they are the customers. SAB 121 was clearly designed to keep banks out of the crypto markets, which results in less protection for customers and also is in conflict with guidance from the OCC. It's in the weeds, but a lot of people could sniff a political hit job. So what happened in the last 2 weeks? 21 Dems joined Republicans in the House to pass the bill to overturn SAB 121. The Senate just voted 60-38, including leader Senator Schumer, which was a huge shock, to overturn SAB 121. Now it goes to Joe Biden to either sign or veto. He has indicated that he may veto, so this is now where it gets a little sticky. And why I just going back to, some of the videos I did earlier this week with former President Donald Trump discussing how he's going to be the crypto guy. So this he could turn that into a big issue moving forward on our way to November. So why is this such a big deal? Why should anyone care? Democrats have been following Senator Warren's lead on all things financial and tech. Guys, remember that point, okay? That is very important. Dems, including leadership, broke ranks with Senator Warren to push back on SEC overreach. This signals a huge shift in power and leadership. The signal here to Senator Warren, Joe Biden, and the SEC and the markets is tremendous. Dems have made it clear that they will shift to the center and away from the far left on market and financial regulations. For those following polls, this is not a surprise. How did this happen? Dems in Congress and Senate understand the importance of crypto. Number two, a lot of hard work from a number of people and groups behind the scenes. And number three, a funny and ironic incentive alignment between the banks and crypto industry. Who would have thunk it? And then inside government, people like Gillibrand and Lummis, Senator Brooke, Ritchie, McHenry, French Hill, and many others have been working tirelessly to convince their colleagues that being anti-crypto is not good for the U.S., and I think that is the right evaluation. So now we're just kind of waiting. Eleanor Turret here posting this. The Senate has voted to overturn SAB 121. Biden plans to veto it. So what is going to happen? Anders here chiming in, future of crypto is so important that I would recommend any American to vote on the most pro-crypto candidate. Definitely, guys, going back to John Deaton and how you could make a change, even if you want to sign up and donate to John Deaton's camp. He is looking to take out Elizabeth Warren. No fear, never give up. I love his promo video down here, and I will link his website in the description of this video if you guys want to check that out. Any idea on the timeline of the Biden decision? That's a very good question, too. Let's see if anybody's responded to that. Not really. We don't have any kind of idea as to when we're going to get this answer. Martin Shkreli, remember him? He posted, what was the Dem rep breakdown? Good question. Apparently, people like the guy who vehemently protects their permanent victim status. So a lot of people here with differing opinions. Now, how do we let POTUS know that if he remains anti-crypto, then there will be people voting Republican for the first time in their lives? I'm pretty sure the United States will be last to embrace blockchain. So, like I said, there are a lot of people here wondering what the heck is going to happen next. And, especially this is an issue that spans all political boundaries. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat or anything really. Cryptocurrency, it does not discriminate. There's a chance for everybody to make money in this crypto market. So, to make this a political issue is pretty ridiculous, if you ask me. Matt Lawman here also posting this. SAB 121 is going down in flames in the Senate. Add this to Gary Gensler's failures. It's quite a record. Then he lists some of them down here. Steve Van asking, do you think Biden will change his mind on the veto? So that's an interesting question. Metal Lawman saying, I doubt it, but we will soon find out. Maybe Biden will forget that he said he would veto, fingers crossed. I think it would be even better if he vetoes and then gets the veto overturned. That would be funny. When will we know if Biden vetoes or not? The White House issued a statement saying President Biden would veto the resolution just before the House voted on it. So there's some inclination as to what we could expect, guys. So until the White House presents to Biden, we won't know what he will do. Is that correct? Somebody could ask the White House spokesperson about it today. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Perry and Boring from Washington, D.C. with a bit more explanation on this.
Hey guys, this has been just such an incredible day. I've been on the Hill all day long. I'm here with over 100 other crypto advocates. We've spent the day getting support for the digital asset legislation that we're driving to bring clarity to our industry. What happened today was truly incredible. The Senate voted to nullify SAB 121, or the SEC's staff accounting bulletin. That's absolutely just disastrous for the digital asset space, which also procedurally was flawed. There were over 60 votes for this bill. It is, Senator Cynthia Lummis said this is historic. The reason why she said that is because it's very, very difficult to ever get 60 votes on anything. And we got 60 votes on an issue that impacts the digital asset space. This is a watershed moment. There were 12 Democrats that voted in support for this bill. Just bear with me for a minute so I can walk you through why that's such a big deal. The president, Joe Biden, had issued a statement earlier saying that he will veto this bill. Essentially what he's doing is he's telling the Democrats he doesn't like it, he's not going to support it, he's going to veto it. And it's kind of like a nudge to the party of, hey, don't vote in support of this bill. This bill went forward in the House last week. 21 Democrats broke rank and voted in support of the bill. Today, 12 Democrats voted in support of this bill in the Senate, including Chuck Schumer. Schumer is the Senate majority leader. He is the second most powerful Democrat in the country, only second to the President Joe Biden himself, which means right now I am sure the White House is rethinking their strategy, rethinking their position to have Chuck Schumer vote for this in support. It is definitely a big deal. We 100% have a chance of getting this done, getting this across the finish line. That could take a couple of different forms. We'll be working through and game planning all of that over the next couple of days and hours. But just wanted to check in and share how excited we are. The tides are really turning here for crypto.
The tides certainly are turning. Bankless here also posting a post regarding the vote, but I wanted to bring your attention down to this clip here that I know I've shown on this channel in the past. This will bring more insight as to what we could expect with this vote and the potential Biden veto, courtesy of Subjective Views. Watch this.
There's a whole of government opposition to crypto today, and it's not an accident, and it's not based on the nuances of securities law. It's a policy judgment that was made at the time of the election. And what I mean by that is that a thing that happened in the 2020 election that's not as widely known as it should be is when then candidate Biden was running for office, and if you remember, he lost the first two primaries, so he was not looking like a likely winner. And he went into the South Carolina primary, which was the best chance he had of locking up, delegates going into the next Super Tuesday campaign. Elizabeth Warren at the time was a strong candidate. She was seen as a very viable opposition candidate to him. There was basically Biden, Sanders, and Warren. Warren struck a deal with the Biden campaign during the South Carolina primary. This is a true story, which basically said, listen, in exchange, because this was her talking, I don't see a path to raising enough money to get through Super Tuesday, even if I might come in second here, blah, blah, blah. So I tell you what, I will drop out and I will endorse you if you will agree that I get decision-making authority over the financial agencies. So I get to pick the heads of those agencies, and those agencies are going to agree to implement an agenda that I have. And this makes sense, right? Because her whole career was about consumer finance and consumer bankruptcies. I mean, she cares more about these issues than any other single person. And that deal was struck. So she endorsed Biden. Biden then became the nominee and won the election. What you see today, therefore, it's not Gary Gensler reading the securities laws and saying, regrettably, Ethereum might meet the standards to be a security. He was put there to fight crypto. Right? Remember, Elizabeth Warren has a campaign apparatus called the Anti-Crypto Army. That's her name, not mine. So too with the acting controller of the currency, another person who was picked from the Warren world to come and enact that policy at the OCC. So too, a number of other key people, specifically including the head of the SEC, Gary Gensler.
I guess I should have mentioned, in case you don't know, that is Brian Brooks, the former controller of the currency at the OCC. And so he's laying it out there. Elizabeth Warren was picked specifically as that political apparatus to rally her anti-crypto army. Luckily for us, Democrats have broke rank, but now Biden is still looking to veto. Of course, his next presidential term is on the line. Donald Trump could be president starting January 2025 at the height of the bull run. So guys, this decision is going to be very important. Are we going to see cryptos like XRP rally even higher? Or could this Biden veto changed that whole trajectory. It is still up in the air, but I'm going to be keeping my eyes on these updates. And if you want to see what my strategy is this bull run, sometimes you have to pivot based on things like this. You can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.